Hot Wheels 1962 Corvette, the last of the first generation Corvettes. Debut series Classics Series 5. Produced 2009 until the present. Designer Larry Wood. And the SKU? Ian is in Nancy 6949. All of this just came from fandom.com. Okay, let's take a look at the car from the left side, going to the right, as always. First of all, we got wraparound bumpers on the rear there. Looks pretty good. In the chrome, done in the same chrome that the base of the car is in. We have the 5-spoke wheels. 5-spoke wheels on this car are done pretty poorly, actually. I'll zoom in on some of the paint jobs on these wheels, and they're not good. But you'd have to have a zoom to be able to see the problem. Otherwise, from a distance, the wheels look fine. Car has the hardtop installed, has the little quarter window there in the rear in clear glass. Number 2 on the tempo there, half of the 2 extending onto the right rear quarter panel and half of the 2 onto the door itself. The doors have no door mirrors. They do have the door handles model. There is a swoosh coming from the air vent there in the front quarter panel, extending all the way onto the doorway itself. Looks very good, I like that. There is a Hot Wheels swoosh in white at the rear of the front quarter panel, and then you have the Corvette logo right there behind that front wheel. Now I believe the front wheel is a little smaller than the rear wheel on this car. It gives it kind of a hunkered down look. It's not exactly slammed, but it's a good look. The front bumper is going to be chrome, just like the base. If you're looking at the front of this car, you'll find that the grille is in chrome. That is incorrect for a 62. That grille should be in black. Now, could Hot Wheels have fixed that correctly? I believe they could have. They've done the interior in a light, oh my gosh, it might be a light green. Very, very, very light. It's not a tan, it's not a white, it's almost like a very light green color. If they'd done the interior in black and used that black plastic to come up to the front and done the grille properly with the chrome bumper, that would have looked really nice. Now the car does have the exposed headlights like it's supposed to. They're not painted, so get your magic marker out, get your Sharpie out, get your acrylic paints out, and paint those. This is a great car to be practicing your painting skills with. There is a couple of racing stripes right down the middle of the car. Really nicely done. You know, I'm not sure exactly what the color is on this car. It's one of these colors that almost, depending upon the light, it looks like a different color. I'm going to call it a medium gray color with sparkles in it. But it could be on the green side, depending upon the angle and the lighting that you use in there. The turn signals are in the chrome color as well as the base is. Coming on around, the left side of the car is exactly the same as the right side, except we do have a gas fill nozzle there. Right behind the door handle, that gas fill nozzle door is too small. Should be a little bit bigger, actually. So Hot Wheels missed that just a little bit. Rear of the car, once again, no paint work on it. No tempo work. Very unfortunate. This could be a great car with a little bit more tempo. Do have a place for a license plate. Once again, we've got the racing stripes on the rear. We've got a place for the opening up the trunk lid there. I believe this is a car had a trunk, whereas later cars didn't have much of a trunk at all in them, if I'm correct on that, if I remember correctly. Looking at the plan view of the car, you can see that racing stripe looks really good from the plan view. I like that. Nothing really going on other than maybe you can see it, but in the windshield, it actually has the blue tint that occurs at the top of a lot of windshields. It has that built into the windshield, that sun visor of sorts. I like that. And then the dash, if you can see that, it has the 2 humps in the dash, one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side, interestingly enough. Windshield does not appear to have any windshield wipers modeled in it, unfortunately. Do have some air vents there right behind the hood. Flipping the car over to its base, we find not a ton of modeling under here, but a lot more than other cars. We have a couple of mufflers there. We have a differential. We have solid axle on this car. Don't really have any suspension. Looks like we got some framing elements there. Got some exhaust pipes. Got transmission, perhaps a little bit of motor there, and once again another solid axle up front. Made in Malaysia, 62 Corvette, trademark General Motors, and then copyright 2008 Mattel. We don't have any swoosh of Hot Wheels on here. We don't have any skew on here. We do have a build code of S23 though, in case you need to know that. Overall, it's a good looking car. I personally might use this car to put new wheels on it. I've looked at other versions of this car, and there's a lot of versions out there. There's probably 15 other versions of this car in different colors and everything. And I think this particular car, the 2023 car, has the worst wheels of the bunch. It would look good if it had better wheels on it. And I may just take this thing apart and put some new wheels on it and enjoy it like that. Oh well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and come back tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye.